Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. I have another cigar review for here today. Today, as I had mentioned previously, I planned on doing the Cohiba by Weller, the newer release. That's what we're doing today. I don't know too much about this cigar, but after this clip, I'll read up about it and get some more information for the people who do not know anything about it, me being one of them. This cigar is a little pricey. It comes in this pretty nice tubo. If I'm being honest, you're probably paying half of for the tubo and half for the cigar, and the retail is about $35. Certain places will vary. Some places will give you certain percentages off depending on relationships and everything with that store. But I got this one. Retail at the store was 29. I got it for 25. So I got a couple bucks off. So this is a collaboration with the Cohiba cigar brand and then the Weller brand made by Buffalo Trace. And then here is the cigar right there. Get a better picture. There you go. I believe this is a Nicaraguan cigar. I may be incorrect, but it looks like it's just two bands. There's the Weller logo, nice gold on there, and I see a triple cap, maybe a double. Very well packed. Nice smell on the foot, lots of chocolate. Overall looks pretty damn good. Very well wrapped, I have to say. And I was mistaken. That is a double cap. Alrighty. Let's see what she has to offer here. Put that right there. This is the tuba it comes with. When you get cigars in tubos, don't throw away the tubos because you can actually use them as mini travel humidors. So if you ever want to transport a cigar somewhere or whatever it is, just pop it in your tubo. It should be good for about a week. This is a Toro-sized cigar. Looks pretty damn thin. Doesn't have anything on the packaging about it, but very thin. Doesn't look like a 50. Looks like a 40 ring gauge. Quite slim. But I've heard good things about this. I've had the previous Wellers. I think this is the Weller Foolproof is what the whiskey it's aged in. But as I had said, I don't know too much about the cigar, but that's what we're working with right now. And it also looks like we're working with a lighter with running out of butane. Sorry if you hear a fan running in the background. I got a heater going, and the fan's just circulating the air because it's currently 23 degrees outside. So that's the only thing keeping me warm. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just blackening the foot. See that right there? I like to use a yellow flame, just so you can see it's running out, but you kind of get the idea. Instead of using a torch flame, it instead warms the tobacco instead of burning it. All of my lighters out of butane. I should have got the other one. But it just warms the tobacco up and it allows it to combust properly. I've talked about this in previous videos. If you watch my videos all the time, you've heard this spiel a million times. But jet torches tend to burn the tobacco and it doesn't allow it to fully combust properly. But the nice thing with a nice yellow flame is you can take your time, blacken the foot. If you want to take forever to light it and do it the really proper way, you can. I just like to get it rolling a little bit and just go like this. Excellent draw. That's definitely Nicaraguan tobacco. I can taste it. Lots of smoke. Decent aroma on the foot. It is not strong. Nice and light. I do not have the Weller pairing to pair with the Weller cigar. But I do have some other spirits we can probably pair with this. I want to get into it a little bit and see what pairing I think is best. Tasting notes, whiskey finish on the back. On the front, a light white pepper, chocolate, a little bit of coffee. And a little bit of a nuttiness to it. Pretty damn good though. For the people that did not see the other video, I reviewed the Davidoff Year of the Snake 2025 edition. that video is out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got a bad cigar or if I didn't let them, like I said in the video, maybe I need to let them lay down a little bit and rest and age. But that cigar was just, it was spicy and it wasn't what I expected for the price range of $64. I have a full box upstairs and I'm just going to let them age for a little bit. I think by letting them age for a little bit, they'll mellow down and that pepper that I got through most of that cigar will back off a little bit and it will be a little bit more approachable. I have the Dragon from last year. I never reviewed that on the channel, but I have the Year of the Dragon from last year. I have 2 boxes. When I first smoked that cigar, it was a total pepper bomb and it was so strong. And I just smoked that cigar again on Thanksgiving and it was a lot more mellow and I was able to enjoy it without, I mean, it was, the first time I smoked it, it was like spicy. This time it was just like a nice upfront pepper spice, but it wasn't anything that really set you back. Just a couple things here before I close up this clip. We have a pretty nice white ash there. Burning well so far. I don't see any issues. Lots of smoke coming off the foot there, though. I don't know if that's a bad thing or whatever. But, alrighty. I'm going to go smoke this down to the second third. As of right now, the cigar is quite enjoyable. I think it's going to be pretty good. And in the next clip, I'll be pairing it with the Spirit. Like I said, I just got to see how this develops, and I'll see what I think is best. So, I'll see you in the second clip with a couple other things. Hang in there. Alrighty everyone, I am now in the second third of the Weller by Cohiba, and I have to say, it's pretty damn good. I'm definitely enjoying it. Very good taste. To me, it's like a Nicaraguan cigar. It's what I would expect with a Nicaraguan cigar. It has the slight essence of a bourbon to it on the very back of the palate. It's nothing very strong. But you can definitely taste the bourbon on the back of the palate. The tasting notes are pretty much about the same, frankly. Just this really nice warm spice. It's not like an offsetting spice. It's like a pumpkin spice or like a baker's spice. Overall, it's just smooth. It's enjoyable and smooth. Which led me to choosing this pairing. As I had said, I don't have any Wellers. It's made by the Buffalo Trace Distillery. I have Buffalo Trace, but I didn't want to pair it with that. I wanted to choose something that was the same proof as Weller, so I went with the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 100 proof. Definitely one of my favorite whiskeys. This is my second bottle. I just picked this up probably Friday, so yesterday. So this, for a while there, this was pretty much almost to the allocation rate. This was really hard to get, couldn't find it, and I know the secondary market was absolutely crazy. So I picked up a bottle. This was $50. I've seen it for 40, but it's a fantastic bourbon. I really like it. It's very syrupy. And it's just fully packed with flavors. To me, it's very reminiscent of Woodford Reserve Double Oak. That is by far probably my absolute favorite bourbon. I know people swear by it. I'm one of them. I just picked up a larger size bottle for about $50. I think it's a 750 milliliter. I love that stuff. It's just so good, and it's a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for good stuff, and I definitely enjoy it. So I'm gonna take a little sip of this Heaven Hill here. So that pairs very nice. 100 proof bourbon, so it's definitely gonna give you a little bit of heat, which I need in the cold. It's very vanilla caramel. it's got a nice heat to it, but it's mostly vanilla and caramel forward. I don't know what the exact blend of this is. What I do know is that it's pretty damn good. 7 years of age on it. That's pretty much it. Very good. I know it pairs very good with this cigar. Because this cigar is pretty sweet, actually. It has a sweet hint to it. It's got like this graham cracker taste to it. Pretty good. Definitely enjoying it. $30. $30 is MSRP. That's not with the tax. $30. Can I justify it? I don't know. I'm not quite there yet. So in the final third, I will tell you, number one, the review of this. Can I justify the $30 for the single cigar? Do I recommend it? And a couple other final thoughts. So I will see you guys here in the final third, and with a couple other things as well. See you soon. Alright everyone, I am now in the final third of the Cohiba by Weller. And the final third, as expected, was going to be pretty damn good. I can definitely taste the Weller in it now. As I had said, I've had Weller before, but I don't have it here to compare with it. Good luck finding it. But you can definitely taste the bourbon in it, as I had said in pretty much all of the clips. Pretty good flavor, very enjoyable, very smooth, and a crap ton of smoke out of this thing. It is an absolute chimney stack. Lots of thick smoke, extremely smooth. I mean, there is no bitterness. There's no bite to it. It's just a very smooth smoke, which you get with Nicaraguan tobacco. I did look it up. It does have mostly Nicaraguan tobacco in it that is aged in the Weller casks. To me, this cigar tastes an awful lot like the San Cristobal Revelation. That's a $10 cigar. It has very similar notes, and it smokes a lot like it. Let's see here. I do. This is the cigar I'm talking about right there. So this is a Nicaraguan Puro. I think we did this on the channel once. This is about $10, and this cigar tastes just like this. Only the difference is probably the Weller bourbon taste to it. Other than that, this is a shade. No, it's the same wrapper. It's good though. I mean, it's smoother than this, but it's good. As for justifying the $30 on it, I really can't. If you have a bit of a budget and you want to get yourself a nice cigar, then by all means get this cigar. Would it be my first recommendation? No. But if I was put with a couple other things maybe that I was eerie about, I would pick this. If I had the Weller bourbon and maybe I can complement it better, I would probably go for it. But for $30, it performed very well. It smoked like most $30 cigars. I mean, for $30, it smokes just like this from construction-wise. Flavor-wise, it's a little bit deeper. This has about 10 flavor notes. I got about close to 10 or 15, maybe 20 with this one. The transition from third to third is very clear and concise. You can definitely taste the differences. When I first lit up this cigar, there was very little amounts of pepper spice. It didn't burn my palate. It just has that normal thing you get when you light up a cigar. You got a little bit of spice in the palate. But overall, it was good. It wasn't off-putting. It smoked extremely smooth, a crap ton of smoke, and a very good draw, which is going to lead to my final rating of an 8.5. I wanted to score it lower, but I couldn't. My reason for not scoring it lower was because the way it performed and the tasting and how smooth it was. If this cigar had burn line issues or it went out or whatever else, etc. issues with it, I probably would have gave it a point lower. But I gave it that 8.5 because it smoked so well, super smooth, and it was enjoyable. It was a good smoke. For $35, that I really can't wrap my head around. As I had said, the sole difference between the Revelation and the Cohiba by Weller is just the flavor difference. It's nothing that's going to make me go for this cigar again. I know some of the Weller and bourbon junkies out there will buy a box of these, and by all means, suit yourself. I'm not. I probably won't buy it again. Do I regret buying it? Not at all. It was an enjoyable smoke. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was pretty tasty. So if you see it, pick it up. It is a limited edition, and it is a little bit pricier, so if you have a couple extra bucks, go ahead and splurge on it. As I had said, I think you're really just paying for the marketing and the looks here. I mean, the tubo here is pretty fancy. I mean, it's got that nice, like, grid pattern in there, and then the Weller and all that crap, and then you got your primary band there. It's got like a nice hologram that says Cohiba by Weller in it that I can barely see. Oh! I am extremely mistaken. This is a Dominican Puro. I should have known better. I must have misread the wrong Cohiba by Weller. So this is a Dominican Puro. It says it right here. That makes a lot of sense. Dominican cigars are extremely smooth, and just about every Davidoff that I smoke they're solely Dominican tobacco. I know their Nicaragua line, their Yamasa, and the other ones have some Nicaraguan tobacco in it, but solely they're blended Dominican tobacco with other, Mexican, Honduran. I mean, they put everything in their cigars, but they're solely Dominican tobacco. That explains the smoothness and the notes I'm tasting. That makes a lot more sense. And now I can justify the $35 because Dominican tobacco is always expensive. It's also extremely smooth. It makes so much more sense. Yeah, very good. Okay, well, on that note, I'll give it the 8.5. I'm happy with the rating, and the price sits with me better now because it is a Dominican cigar, as I just got ash all over my leg. It's probably what I get for talking shit, but oh well. So, alrighty folks, I think that's going to conclude this video, and once again, that is the Cohiba by Weller, a Dominican cigar, not Nicaraguan. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll try and get a couple more videos out. I know we did the Year of the Snake 2025 edition on Wednesday, and I know I said I was going to do this a while back, and I'm just getting to it now, but my apologies. We all have things in our life that goes on. We all have busy things, so cigars are meant to relax, not to rush. So I'll see you guys here shortly. I did order, I don't know if you saw the post, I ordered some El Septimo products. I ordered the Gilgamesh and the King Sargon. That's a limited edition Churchill. I'm really looking forward to the Gilgamesh one. I ordered the Gilgamesh Aqua New and just the basic Gilgamesh. That is Costa Rican origin tobacco. Everything else is undisclosed. Pricey sticks. $20 for a single cigar, about the same price as Davidoff. So we'll see how the Costa Rican tobacco performs. That'll be my first time having Costa Rican tobacco. I wouldn't say the first time. I've had Costa Rican tobacco blended with other things, but it was just a little bit. It was the Byron Lundiness is what it was. That's a fantastic cigar. I'll have to review that sometime. We did hit 100 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. I will be pumping out a very nice video for that. Maybe we'll do the Byron for that. Not sure. I'm not going to say things that I can't plan for right now. So wherever you're at, I hope you enjoy your Saturday or whenever you're seeing this. Have a great night, day, evening, whatever it is. Kick back, relax, enjoy the rest of your night or day. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.